The liberal mainstream media has gone beyond fake news. They're now outright communist propaganda. I often say, just when you think the fake news mainstream media can't surprise you, disgust you, disappoint you any more than they do every day, well, they come along and say, hold our beer and prove us wrong. But they have really outdone themselves at the Olympics with this disgraceful swooning over North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un's sister. I mean, they're swooning over Kim's sister. Doesn't border on communist propaganda. It is communist propaganda. Let me read you a headline from the Washington Post on my screen here. The Ivanka Trump of North Korea captivates people in the South at the Olympics. No, she's not. No, she's not. CNN, Kim Jong-un's sister is stealing the show at the Winter Olympics. They're not swooning over our athletes. And they call the sister of a murderous dictator, a guy who starves his own people, a guy who tortures and beats you if you're a North Korean citizen for the heinous crime of watching a movie on a flash drive, a movie from outside North Korea, because they don't have movies inside North Korea. For that, you're tortured, you're beaten. I was reading an interesting story yesterday about accounts from those who have been able to escape North Korea. The police are completely corrupt. In fact, the police go easy on the drug dealers, the methamphetamine, the ice dealers, they call it. Ice is the form of methamphetamine, crystal meth. Over in North Korea, that's most prevalent because it's the easiest to synthetically make. Well, the police go easiest on those dealers because the cops are as stressed out as everybody else. So they go to the dealers' houses to smoke meth so that they can relax a little bit. It's absolutely dysfunctional inside North Korea. This woman is part of the regime causing that dysfunction. CNN, the Washington Post, the New York Times, all of them swooning over her. All of them acting as if the world owes North Korea something. But see, this has nothing to do with North Korea and everything to do with the media's disdain for Donald Trump and conservatives. They know that by swooning over the dictator, the murderous, the torturing dictator, Kim's sister, that they're going to jab us a little bit. That's them saying, we're the media elites, we're the coastal elites. We are so enlightened. We are so open-minded. We're so much more well-educated than you troglodytes. You don't see Kim's sister for what she is. You don't see the beautiful diplomacy she's engaging in. All you brutal conservatives think about is war, you warmongering pigs. You don't see what she's doing there and how the world is willing to accept her and how us, the enlightened media intelligentsia, are willing to go in lockstep with the globalists and accept this wonderful young woman. Except she's not a wonderful young woman. She's not captivating anybody. She's not stealing any shows. The only thing she steals is food from the North Korean people, their money, their economy, their freedom, their well-being. That's all she's ever stolen, alongside her psychopathic brother. But this takes us to a whole new level. This is an enemy of the United States. This is equivalent to CNN and the Washington Post having swooned over Eva Braun or Leni Riefenstahl at the 1936 Olympics. Swooning over Hitler's girlfriend, saying she's captivating the world and she's stealing the show. You know what Americans would have done? You know what Americans would have done even as recently as 2001? Would the New York Times and CNN have said, or the Washington Post and CNN have said, bin Laden's wife is captivating. Bin Laden's wife is stealing the show. You know, they just might have. If there were Olympics at that point and she was the national of a particular nation, one of bin Laden's wives, he was a polygamist, but one of bin Laden's wives, they might very well have swooned over her. They tried to do it with bin Laden's daughter, but they got shut down. I don't know if you remember this, but going back about 15 years, they were trying to make bin Laden's daughter a New York City socialite. And they were shut down pretty hard when people didn't want to hear it. And bin Laden's daughter came out crying crocodile tears, and Americans said, too bad, your dad is a mass murdering terrorist. We're not going to make you a socialite because the left thinks it's cool. But encouragingly, there are some shining stars in journalism. There are some good ones left. And they have come out against their industry in a pretty ferocious way, naming names and calling people out. And I'm going to tell you who they are on my longer, hour-long show, Off the Cuff Declassified. You need to tune in. You're going to love it. If you like this content, I want to bring it to you every day, so please subscribe to our premium service at www.therebel.media/shows. I'm going to go much more in depth on my hour-long show, Off the Cuff Declassified, which you can only get if you're a subscriber. We're going to be going deeper into these segments, bringing on great guests every day. And don't forget to download our app, the Rebel app, on your app store. It's a much more efficient, much easier way to get all of this great content and all of our outstanding shows. If you're already a subscriber, thank you very, very much. And thanks so much for watching. I'll be back with you tomorrow.